Chapter 25. Adelmo's gaze shifted from the imposing statue to a captivating building that stood out amongst the others with its vibrant colors. The structure shared the same color palette as its surroundings, yet it boasted a distinctive feature: a towering structure seamlessly attached to the main building, adding an element of grandeur and mystery to the overall architecture. The sight of the building piqued Adelmo's curiosity, prompting him to explore further and uncover the secrets hidden within its walls. As he made his way towards the building, his curiosity grew with each step. The structure loomed larger and more imposing the closer he got, its intricate details becoming clearer. Suddenly, a glint caught his eye, and he realized with a jolt that it was a museum. The realization sent a shiver down his spine as he anticipated the treasures and mysteries that awaited him inside. He thought to himself, perhaps since it was in the same area where this zombie massacre took place, maybe they would have something documented inside. Adelmo walked up to the door and was about to grab the handle when someone opened the door and knocked him back away from the building, almost knocking him to the ground. The person walked out the door and walked off, not even acknowledging what he did to Adelmo as he backed away from the door. Adelmo thought to himself, wow, some people can be so rude. Wonder what they are in such a hurry for. Adelmo tried to enter the building again and grabbed the handle. At the same time, Lana grabbed a stack of books from the back room. They both fell into another trance. Adelmo and Lana's hearts raced as they witnessed the horrifying scene unfolding before their eyes. The once peaceful streets were now filled with bloodthirsty zombies, their moans echoing through the air. But amidst the chaos, they noticed something peculiar. They caught a glimpse of a man, his face etched with fear, sprinting towards a majestic building that stood tall amidst the destruction. Little did they know that this building would later become a symbol of hope and resilience, known to all as the museum. As they peered through the cracked window, their eyes widened in horror at the sight of a man frantically stacking furniture against the door, creating a makeshift barricade to keep out any unwanted intruders. The tension in the air was palpable as they realized the gravity of the situation. The man was not just trying to keep out regular threats, but the undead, flesh-hungry zombies that lurked outside, hungry for human flesh. The fear that gripped him was suffocating, knowing that he was now trapped inside to go to such extreme lengths to keep himself safe from the impending danger. He shuffled through everything looking for a gun and ammo. After about 10 minutes of looking, he finally found a gun and ammunition to go with it. He rushed up to the top of the tower, looking out the window. He was too late. He witnessed everyone being torn to bits. Blood and guts everywhere, body parts scattered. It was enough that it would make anyone sick. The guy loaded the gun. He knew his only chance of survival was to pop them off one by one till they were all dead. They saw him put the gun up to his shoulder and looked through the scope, aiming one by one at the zombie's head. He took a shot and missed. He put the gun down, trying to get a grip of his nerves. They witnessed him trying again, grabbed the gun and put it back up to his shoulder and aimed carefully. He took a deep breath, and then he released the air from his lungs. He pulled the trigger, landing a shot right in the middle of the head. With so much force, it flew through to the other side of the head, blasting a hole out the other side, splattering blood and brain fragments, dropping the body to the ground. One by one, this guy was getting a handle of his nerves while dropping each zombie to the ground. Finally, he cleared out the trade fair of what was left of the zombies. Nothing was moving. He was now alone, witnessing his family getting massacred by these zombies. Adelmo and Lana both snapped out of their trance and couldn't believe their eyes. They couldn't believe what they just saw. They felt so bad for this guy, having to move on with his life, without his family. Lana dropped the books, trying to get a grip on reality. She was done with what was going on. She grabbed the phone and called the airline. She bought a ticket to Berlin, the same flight Adelmo took. She then called Nick. He anxiously answered the phone as he heard Lana's urgent voice at the other end. She quickly filled him in on the current situation, leaving him feeling a mix of worry and concern. Despite his own fears, Nick understood that Lana had to take action. Deep down, all he truly desired was for both Lana and Adelmo to remain unharmed and secure. They got off the phone, and Lana tried to finish off her day at the shop. While Adelmo backed away from the door, he had enough of everything he saw of what happened in this historic square. So much sadness from these buildings, it's almost as if he could feel the pain that the buildings had witnessed. He walked around, tried to enjoy the scenery of the town, hoped to drown out the vibes from the buildings. He noticed a cathedral. Even though it's next to the Romerberg, it didn't really look like the rest. He was afraid of what he might see. As he approached the building, it appeared to blend in with the surrounding structures, with its main part resembling the others. However, it was when you reached the tower that the true essence of Gothic style revealed itself. The tower boasted an impressive display of architectural mastery, with 5 majestic peaks adorning its crown. 4 of these peaks originated from the middle of the tower's 4 corners, while the 5th peak emerged near the top of the main part of the tower. A striking clock adorned this elevated section, seamlessly transitioning into the final peak. This unique design bestowed upon the building an unmistakable Gothic allure, setting it apart from its neighboring structures.